recently. Close your eyes. Do inner reflection. Who are the people that up until now, whenever I think of this person, whenever the name is mentioned, whenever I see the face in front of me, whenever I meet this person, it creates some uneasiness in me. It creates some pain. It creates some animosity. Okay, so if you're ever gonna go to yourself, very good for the realization. A lot of times, people criticize, bang, you're the most critical against yourself. So we'll do that after, but I want you to first think of the people you'd like. I don't want you to think of the 100 people, the groups of people. Just maybe first five people, okay? The first five people that maybe a whole family, maybe your parents, your siblings, maybe cousins, maybe a best friend. So those people that really, really hurt you, especially from childhood. Some people, some women have been molested, or some men also have been molested from childhood by parents or by parents' friends, by relatives, right? Or by not molested, could be physically, sexually, emotionally tortured, mentally tortured. You were told you're not good. You were told you're this and that, and it hurt, and it ruined your whole adult life because of that childhood thing. Okay, try to remember. It could be a grandparent, could be an uncle, a teacher. Okay, so just think of it. If you want to share, that's no problem. If you want to share, or a best friend is used to be a best friend, it turns sour. Could be your own sibling, could be your parents. Okay, so I want you to rank them in order. The number one person that really, really hurts my heart, that it's so hard for me to forgive, is could be a mother, father, could be ex-husbands, if you have more than one ex-husband. I don't want you to recall what they did, but I want you to recall the feeling that you had that time, and you still carry, it's still a heavy load on your shoulder. You still cannot forget that day, that month, that year, those years of pain under this person, with this person. You have birth mother, okay? This is automatically recorded. Okay, this is automatically recorded, and you can access this after the session, okay? Because not everybody can attend the live session. Yeah, I'm not recording it. StreamYard records it. I don't have to press record, okay? So don't worry. Okay. Namaste, Vanya. All right, so you have a list? I mean, this is different. I don't see you. Unlike Zoom, I see all of you, but this time I don't see. Oh, grandmother? Okay. I'm sure by this time your grandmother is not alive anymore. Especially, like say you have a parent or a grandparent, uncle, aunt, they're not here anymore. So we need to let go. Let go. I know it's hard. It's like imprinted in your emotional body, the pain that you had. So I want you to think of it. Okay, as if you have your five people, the list of five people, and on the sixth, on top of it, which is gonna be the sixth, is yourself. Yourself is sometimes you are the number one enemy of yourself. Okay, you love them, but they hurt you so much. Yes. Okay. All right. So your number one, and the 1 to 5 that you listed. So there's 6 people at least. Now, if you have a group, maybe a group rejected you, didn't accept you in their society, in their club, whatever. Okay, so and you left that group, and with until now the pain of like, oh my gosh, this group, I don't like it. They treated me unfairly. They fired me. Okay, so include that, the company, the name of the group. Okay, because if you're sad or pained by a group, there's a lot of people. Okay, okay, now close your eyes. I want you to do breathing. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale gently. As you exhale, I want you to release all the pain, all this hurt. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale all the pain that you had suffered from these people, from yourself. When you exhale and on the hold, I want you to feel inner peace. Inhale slowly again. Hold your breath. With an intention, you're going to release all the pain that you had collected all these years. Some of you are from childhood. It's time to release them. It's time to let go. It's time to move on. You've suffered so long already, suffered for so many years. The goal, my goal, and your goal is to move on and to have an intention to let go of all these people who are like heavyweights. You're carrying them. It's a baggage. It's hard to move on. It's hard to be happy. It's hard to be successful. It's hard to have good relationships if you're hanging on to these painful events in your life. So as you exhale, release. Normally, the people that had pained you are also the people that you want to ask forgiveness. It's a two-way traffic. It's a two-way traffic. Yes, if they're still in your life, could be a husband, a wife. You're still married to them. I won't say unfortunately that you don't have a happy marriage, but that's so common nowadays. Forgiving them doesn't mean, and some people, they had a divorce for a long time already, and they don't want that husband or that wife back into their life, and they refuse to join the meditation for forgiving, thinking that if they forgive this ex-husband, is they're going to come back into their life. It's not that. Then we are forgiving the people who had long gone in our life, not because we want them back. We just want the energy release. We want freedom. We want to be free from all these cords. Okay. Now, if you are still with them, then the more so you have to forgive, because you have to deal with them every day. You have to deal with them every day. It's hard to be in pain every day if you only feel like a victim, that you're being abused or verbally abused typically, or physically abused. Okay, it's time to wake up. Okay, so even though they're still present, or you divorced, or you separated, or you don't see them anymore, or your parents had gone on to the inner world, still we do the same process. Okay, inhale again slowly. Hold. Exhale. Release all the memories, I'm talking about energy, the energy of all these memories, all the heaviness. Okay, release. Inhale again. Hold. exhale and release from your solar plexus, from behind, from back. If you have back pains, by the neck area, if you have heaviness on your neck and shoulders, because you've been carrying all this heavy baggage. So release is like smoke, like dark energies leaving your body. If you're thinking too much and your head is full of all these memories, thinking of the past and being pained by the past, visualize all this smoke. Smoke are all the dead energies coming out from your aura, from your chakras, from your cells. Okay, just release as you exhale. Inhale slowly. Hold, exhale, and release. Inhale one more time. Hold, exhale, and release. Say release. I release all these pains, all these energies that make me unhappy or sad or stuck. Now we add a little bit. I want you to inhale joy and forgiveness. Feel your heart. Feel the joy. Feel the forgiving. Exhale all this pain, all this sadness away. Again, inhale from your heart the joy and a forgiving heart, an understanding heart, a peaceful heart. Hold from your heart, spread the joy, the forgiveness, the understanding. And just be still. Keep breathing in light, joy, peace, forgiving energies, and exhale all the darkness, all the pain, all the sorrows, everything that you had suffered from these people, from your experiences. Release. It's all energy. Energy of pain, of hurt, of blame. Sometimes if these things happen, you blame yourself for the event. You blame the other person and you blame yourself. Release all this blaming thing and say, I release, I release, I release all this. Feel the peace, inner peace, feel the peace in your heart. And exhale, spread the peace in your whole energy body. Inhale the love in your heart. And exhale all the sorrows, all the anger. Some people are angry. Some people even go to the hate mode. We're going to transform all this hate, all this rage, all this animosity, all this fear, all this pain into love, peace, and joy. So inhale all positive qualities, love, peace, and joy. Hold and exhale. Exhale and hold. Now be aware of your heart. Just be at peace. Feel the loving quality of you. You are a loving being. You have the ability to be kind, to be patient, to be understanding, to be loving, to be forgiving. I want you to access those qualities inside your heart. Sometimes, if you've been hurt many times and over, you remember those painful times, the heart sometimes gets hardened. I want you to soften your heart. Access that part of your heart that is understanding and giving and loving and forgiving and happy. Be aware of your heart. Feel your heart expand. Feel it expand. And I want your energy, the loving energy, peaceful energy, joyful energy from your heart. I want you to share it. Bring it up to your head area. So your head and your heart, your thinking and your feelings are in alignment. Inhale from your heart and share it to your brain. Forget about the pain. Forget about all the past. And if it's still going on, still forget it. Don't focus on the pain, the abuse, whatever had been done to you. I want you to go to a different mode, to another side. Inhale loving energy from your heart, peaceful, joyful. Exhale, bring it up to your head area. To the crown area. As you bring it up to your crown, I want you to visualize a fountain of beautiful energy, which is all about love, peace, joy, forgiveness. Fountain of wonderful energies coming out from your heart to your crown like a fountain of energy, continuously filling your aura with all these qualities. You have a lot to give. Sometimes when people are in pain, they forget that they are a loving being, that they have the ability to forgive and forget, accept and move on. Just keep on spreading love, peace, and joy, forgiveness into your whole being. Now, let's make an intention before we start the forgiveness. Say, my intention for today is to get unstuck from the past. My intention for today is to move on. And my intention for today is to be happy. Today, I decide to be happy. Today, I decide to be healthy. Today, I decide to love me. Today, I decide to forgive myself and the people who had pained me in the past, who had hurt me in the past. I want you to really, really mean it. Really, really decide and make the intention that you are ready and you made a decision now to let go of the past, let go of all the people who had hurt you in the past, and to let go of all the self-blame, self-guilt, sabotaging Say, I'm done with putting myself down. Today, I decide to appreciate myself. Today, I decide to forgive all my mistakes, forgive all people's mistakes. These people in my life, they made mistakes. I made mistakes. We are all not perfect. And today, I realize that I knew that before, but now I understand. So today is my decision to forgive. Forgive all. Inner forgiveness for all. I want you to really be firm with that commitment, with that decision, and commit to it. It has to stop somehow. It has to end. Let's not wait until the end of our life to forgive. While we still have a lot of years ahead of us, or a few years ahead of us, we want to live the rest of our life happily and freely, joyfully, peacefully, lovingly. I want you to look forward to a beautiful life, to a pain-free life, sorrow-free life. Look at the future. Ask yourself, what if all these hurts and pains are not part of my life? What if all these memories from all these people from childhood who had abused me in one way or another are not anymore present in my aura, in my mind, in my thoughts, in my emotions? What would life be? I want you to visualize a life without all this blaming, all this self-sabotaging, all this recollecting all what the people in your past had done to you. Ex-wives, ex-husbands, even present wives and husbands or present parents who are still doing it. Whatever they've done, that's past. Okay, we're talking about from now, the power of now. What if all these are not present anymore? How would your life be? Ask that. How would my life be if all of these are not present anymore? How would it feel to live a life that's free from all this emotional entanglement, free from being stuck in my past? How would my life be moving forward if I'm just about love, peace, joy, forgiving, understanding, patient, and being grateful? I want you to look forward, visualize what life would be like without all this baggage. If you see a beautiful life ahead of you now, more so, I want you to really commit. From now on, I will really commit to forgive all. I really commit to being happy. I really commit to moving forward and live a beautiful life. All it needs is a decision and a commitment to do it, which we're doing now. Now, if you enjoy the sorrow, the pain, the grieving, the hurt on a daily basis, it's like a self-torture. If you enjoy the torture, and then there's nothing I can do. I can only guide you. I'm sorry about the dogs. I can only guide you. I still have the decision, the final decision. Okay, good. I hope you did the decision. You made the decision. You are ready. Now I want you to be aware of your heart. Be aware of your heart. I want you to look at these 5 people ahead of you. I mean, the 5 people that you thought about before we started, lined up in front of you, like not lined up straight line, but like from left to right. The 5 people. I want you to look at them. I'm not asking you to recall the pain that they had done to you. I just want you to form an intention today. I am forgiving all of you. Today, I am forgiving all of you. Make that intention and look at each other's eyes. Look eye to eye, one by one, to these 5 people. Whether they already passed away, you still know how they look. Look into their eyes one by one and say, today I decide to forgive you. One by one, one by one, one by one. 5th person. And just by that, by just deciding to forgive, you can see them like being relieved that you finally are ready to forgive. Whether they're ready to forgive you or not doesn't matter, but you are ready. So now I want you to put your hands in a blessing position. 2 hands blessing all these 5 people in front of you. Again, could be people in the past, people who are still with you now, people could already be in the inner world, but I want you to put your hands in the blessing position. Look at all these 5 people. From your heart, pinkish, golden, loving energies coming out from your heart, coming out to your hands. And I want you to share this loving energy to all these 5 people. Do it as a group. Because I know a lot of you have more than one person to forgive. If you have the number one person that you really, really is your number one test, it's okay. We'll do special one later on. Talk to them. I forgive each one of you for all the hurt, all the pain, all the abuse. You know what kind of abuse: sexual, physical, emotional torture, mental torture, whatever it is, for all the abuses that I suffered with you, under you, by you, whatever form, all the hurt, all the pain. I suffered enough. I held it for years, the pain. We never had a chance to talk. Some of you had a chance to talk. Some of you never had a chance to talk. Could be a person who had died and you never had this closure. Maybe a parent, a grandparent. Life is too short for me to hang on to this, all this pain. So I release you. I forgive you. I accept all this past, whatever is part of my past. I accept it as part of my experiences, part of my lessons, part of my growing up, part of me learning what I need to learn. And thank you for being an instrument in giving me the lessons I need to learn. Thank you for being an instrument of the Lords of Karma for me to go beyond, to go, to be better, to have growth, to evolve. Thank you for all of these lessons. For this, I am grateful. I am very grateful to you. We turn our pain into gratitude. For some of you who say, it's absurd, I hate this person, how could you tell me to forgive? Just follow. How could you tell me to be grateful? Just follow for now. If it's everything mental, I want you to forgive from the heart. Forgiving just from the mind, just mechanically, without feeling it, it won't be as powerful, won't be as effective. It will take longer time. If you involve your heart from an understanding, from a patient, from a accepting heart, from a forgiving heart, it magnifies your forgiving energy. So just say, I forgive you. And I'm thankful for all the lessons learned with you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for allowing this soul to grow. If you say, I will never let go, I will never forget or forgive. That's such a powerful statement. The never means never until you die, until next lifetimes, you carry it. However painful it is for your own sake, not for this other person's sake. You are forgiving. You are forgiving for your own sake, for your own happiness. If you want to wallow in the mud, if you want to stay in this condition, I believe everybody's entitled to be happy. So even for just practice sake, even just for this short moment, remove the word never. Just try to, it's a good start. Try to forgive. Even just say, I try, I will try, I am trying to forgive. If you make a decision, I will never, somehow, somewhere, you have to start forgiving unless you want to die with the cords. You're going to be corded to these people if you don't want to let go now. You will meet them again next life and next life and next life until you sever the cord. Reason why we're doing this for so we can be free from these cords. You're just creating more misery if you don't want to forgive. It's time to be happy. However hurtful that person, those people had done to you. Just practice. I forgive and I let go of my memories, of my pain, of my childhood, what from childhood, if it stem from childhood memories of the pain, I let go of all this. I make a decision to be happy. To be happy. Because I deserve to be happy. Make a conviction. I deserve to be happy. And I claim that right to be happy. I don't want to be happy at the end of my life. I want to be happy for the number of years I still have to live here. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. I disconnect from the memories of the past that had hurt, that was so hurting. That's so hurting. You can, if you have good memory, you will always remember them. But the point of forgiving is not to feel the pain, the stress, the anxiety if you remember the event. You would just look at it, you see it, but it doesn't bother your emotional body anymore. So just keep on blessing, blessing from the heart. Let your heart prevail. Let the loving quality, let you are a being of love. You're a being of light. You're a being of power. Let the light shine through you. Imbibe with loving energy. You have the power to change your destiny. You have the power, a free will. Yes, my will is never forget, but I can also change my free will to allowing it to let go so I can be happy. I choose to be happy. It's a choice, again, it's your choice. But for now, just for this moment, choose to be happy. So I forgive you all. And I want to ask for forgiveness. All these happenings, all these relationships is always a two-way traffic. They had hurt you. You had hurt them. Maybe not this lifetime, but maybe past lifetime. Past lifetimes. Lifetimes could be more than one lifetime. If you don't resolve it this lifetime, you will carry this burden next life. The reason why we do this is for you to die with your soul free and don't get entangled or corded to these people who had hurt you now. Because even if you're a good person this lifetime, you feel you didn't do anything to this person. Everything is law of balance. For you to be given this lesson, that means you have done something in the past to get these lessons this lifetime. Our soul is eternal. It continues to live on. But are you willing to carry the baggage from one lifetime to another, to another, to another? You want to be free. You want to be free of these entanglements. So try your best to let go and forgive. Maybe not forget for now. Just forgive. Forgive. The true disconnection of course is not just about cutting it. You can keep on cutting and cutting and cutting, but if you still are in pain, you still recall all the hurt from the past, you will cord again, you will connect again. And the more you think of the past in a not a beautiful way, the thicker the cord becomes, thicker and thicker and thicker. According to my teacher, if you don't resolve it, it gets thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. Your next life, I'm not scaring you, but this is real. You could be born as Siamese twins. Those cords are becoming so physicalized because it's so strong already. So we don't want that. We don't want that. Please let go. Let go. I forgive you all. And I ask for forgiveness. I ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me for my share. I know I kept on blaming you, blaming you, blaming you. You talk to all these 5 people, not knowing that also I have my share of mistakes. I have my share of all this animosity. I was not kind. I wasn't present. I was not understanding. I was not loving. Please forgive me. Now, if you have a mother whom you said you love dearly, but you have this pain because maybe they did not treat you well, say, Mom, I appreciate you. I thank you for birthing me to this world. I truly love you. The pain I had suffered from childhood is still fresh and I still cannot forget. But as a form of gratitude for all carrying me for 9 months, feeding me, putting house on top of my head, putting roof on top of my head, dressing me, putting me to school, giving me food, toys, shelter. I forgive you. I forgive you. I know how hard parenting is. I know you tried your best. This is your best. If this is your best, I accept. Sometimes your parents also don't have good childhood. Maybe their parents or your grandparents are also did not also treat your parents well. That's how they treated you. So you have to understand them from that point of view. Mom, you tried your best. Dad, you tried your best. I suffered, but now I understand that parenting is a hit or miss. That was your best, and I thank you. Thank you. Hopefully, not hopefully, I wish you the best for next lifetime. I wish you better parenting, better. Maybe they are your parents now, but next life or past life, they were your children, and you were the one mean to them. Some people say, I will never forgive. That's why I'm addressing those people who said, I will never forgive and I will never forget. You have to forgive for your own sake, for your own happiness, for your own freedom, for the sake of the family, for the sake of everyone involved in your household. Just from your heart, keep on pouring loving, golden, pinkish energy coming from your heart to your hands to these 5 people. I forgive. Mentally follow me or verbally, silently. I forgive and I ask for forgiveness from every person, every being in time and space. In time and space, that means they're all already different time, different lifetimes. They might not be alive at this time. They're already in the world. Many lifetimes ago, you had encountered certain souls, certain people. So you forgive all. I forgive and I ask for forgiveness from every person, every being who are all karmically connected to my being, to my soul. If you're suffering from health issues, you say who are all karmically connected to my health problem, whatever that problem, to the cancer that I'm suffering now, to the fibromyalgia, whatever you're suffering on the physical level, who are all karmically connected to my name your health condition. Constantly carrying this pain, carrying all these memories of hurt, being angry or hate, it will affect your health. So it's for your own health, for your own happiness, for your own freedom. Let go. Let go. I forgive and I ask for forgiveness from every person, every being in time and space who are all karmically connected to my present health condition, to my present situation. Again, repeat, I forgive and I ask for forgiveness from every person, every being in time and space who are all karmically connected to my present situation. And mean it from your heart. I forgive and I ask for forgiveness. It's a two-way traffic from every person, every being in time and space who are all karmically connected to my present situation or condition and shower them with pink energy. Pink or love is transmutes all this animosity, all this dense negative energy into beautiful, loving, soft, refined energy, vibration. And say, I forgive you. I thank you. I accept you. I love you. Try to feel from your heart. Say, telling me, say, I love you, especially for the ex-husbands, ex-wives, present wife, present husband, and you're not getting along well. Your parents who are already in the inner world, say, I love you. But I let my hatred overrule my innate ability to love. I love you. I thank you. I am sorry. Forgive me, and I forgive you. I am sorry. Kindly forgive me. I forgive you. I accept you. I thank you. I love you. May you all be blessed with inner peace, inner joy, with spirituality, with success, with prosperity, with love, with forgiveness. Mean it as you say it, feel it, be sincere. May you all be blessed. You want them to be happy. You want them to be successful. What you wish for others come back to you. So if you wish them ill, ill will come to you. Whether you still haven't forgiven them totally, just wish them. I wish you joy. I wish you peace. I wish you happiness. I wish you spirituality, prosperity, abundance, and success. Now we'll ask God to bless them as well. May God bless you with inner peace, inner joy, with success in whatever you do. May you be healthy. May you be wealthy. May God's grace be upon you all. From your heart, with God's loving energy passing through you, going to them. Now, I want you to see yourself now. It's your turn to forgive yourself. You can do it two ways. You can visualize that you're facing a mirror and you see yourself in the mirror, or you can just easily visualize yourself if whatever clothes you're wearing now, whatever hairstyle you have now, a replica of you in front of you, standing, if you're standing, which I doubt, sitting on a chair like you now, or a mini me of you standing in front of you. Okay. Now I want you to look at yourself. Before you look at yourself fully grown, I want you to look at like first 2 years old, when you were a child, 2 years old, that hurt kid. Maybe some of you 2, 3 years old, or the first 7 years of life, you were sexually molested by a loved, supposedly a loved father, a protective father, but he's the perpetrator. Maybe your grandparent, whom your parents trusted to take care of you and took advantage of you, Could be your uncle, your grandmother, could be a priest, could be a friend of your parents, and the trust was broken. They did something to you. Okay, I want you to look at that inner child of yours, which was abused, molested, sexually or physically or emotionally tortured, verbally hammered that you're no good, that you're a piece of whatever, shit, you're useless, whatever words you heard when you were a baby, which up until now you carried with you, you believed it, but you know you're not that. But I want you to look at that hurt child in front of you, the afraid child, that like help this child, help this child, crying. I want you to bless that child. Talk to that child. You are you say good things about that child. You are brave, you're kind, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're amazing, you're smart. If you were told you're not smart, say you are smart. If you were told you're ugly or whatever the parents or adults told you, you're beautiful, you're kind. Because sometimes if you're abused or whatever was done to you, you feel guilty. You thought you did something wrong. You think you're a bad girl, bad boy, and you shut up because you were told to shut up, right? So that oppressed, that silenced kid when you were little because you were small and helpless. Bless the child. Say you are strong, you're brave, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're awesome. Just really, really pour all these qualities to this hurt child. Bless this child. Bless, bless, bless. Until you see this afraid child, molested child, like emerge from the cocoon of being sequestered, being oppressed, being pushed down, like a chick emerging from the shell and like feeling victorious. Okay, I want you to see that inner child. You are happy, you're amazing, you're a child of God. It's the most important part. You are a child of God. You are a child of God. For that, you are loved. You are loved. You are a gift to this world. God loves you. You're a child of God. You're a being of love, being of light, and being of power. You are powerful. I want you to change from a helpless little kid to a powerful being. You are powerful. And I want you to see that hurt child shifting, standing erect with a smile and feeling victorious. Let the child express its gifts, express its natural gifts from God. Say, you are wonderful, my child. You are loved. And I want you to say from yourself, I love you. I love you. I fully accept you. I love you. I'm grateful for who you are and who you become and who you are becoming. and that is your full grown adult now. I want you to visualize the becoming and the who you become, who you became. Full grown adult, you are now exactly who you are now. I want you to bless yourself and talk to yourself. Look at the beauty that's in front of you. Look at the light that's shining gloriously from the soul that inhabits or occupies that body of yours. Look at your soul, the beautiful you. Be amazed at the beauty that you see in front of you. Appreciate yourself. So say, I appreciate you. I accept you for who you are. And I'm grateful. I'm super grateful for who you became. I love you. I want you to say, I love you to yourself. I love you from your heart. I forgive you from all your past failures, from all your mistakes, from all the things that you have done in the past. I know you're not perfect because no one is perfect. You have the right to make mistakes and get up from those mistakes. You are not perfect, but you are loved. You're amazing. You have a lot of gifts, talents coming from God. God loves you. I love you. You are loved. You are loved. And I want you to visualize yourself hugging yourself, like hugging your double. Hug, hug, like accepting who you are, that you are wonderful, that hurt in the past, who has so many potentialities, who is loving, so much power, but got lost somewhere in the mud, wallowed in the mud for a long time. This is the person, the soul that you've been blaming, cursing sometimes that you're angry at. But this is a divine being, a wonderful, powerful being. I want you to hug that person in front of you. Hug close, tight to yourself. Hug, 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 hug. And whisper in the ears of this person in front of you, I fully accept you. I fully understand you. I fully forgive you. And I love you. And I'm so grateful for who you are, who you represent, for all the things that you do. I love you. I love you. I love you. Whisper into your ears, into the ears. You are amazing. You are awesome. You're magnificent. You're beautiful. You are amazing. You're magnificent. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Keep on saying that. You're amazing. You're an awesome being. You're magnificent. You are wonderful. You are loved. And you are forgiven. I forgive you. I love you. I thank you for who you are, the whole of you. I love the whole of you. I love 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 you. You are forgiven. God loves you. God forgave you. God accepted you. God blesses you with so many gifts. Say thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you for all these great blessings that I did not realize. I have so many. I focus on the past, I focus on the hurt, forgetting to give gratitude to what you had given me. Had given me so much. All I need to do is to look for them. Focus on the blessings. Now, I want you to now end your forgiveness with blessings. I want to think of so many blessings that God had given you. Thank you, God, for my home. Thank you, God, for my eyesight. I could see. Thank you for my hands that could heal, that could hold fork, a plate, cup, that could hold things, that could hold, allowing me to hug my baby, hug my loved ones. Thank you for my hearing. Thank you. Thank you. So many things to thank for. Thank you that I can see the beauty of nature, that I can run, I can walk with my legs. Thank you for my beautiful home. Maybe it's not a giant home, a huge home, but you have a home. You know how many people are homeless? You have a home. Thank you. Thank you for all of these gifts. Thank you for my children, for my family, for my husband, for my wife. Okay, whether the relationship is going well or not, say thank you. Thank you for having a family, an extended family. Thank you for having a job. Thank you for having money in my checking account. Thank you for growing my business. Thank you for having friends. Thank you for all the lessons that I have learned. Thank you for being a prana killer for those prana killers. Thank you for my mind that I could understand, I could absorb, I could learn, I could remember things. So many things to be grateful for. For the last three, choose the last three, silently. Thank you for waking up this morning. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my abundant health. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can open your eyes now.